Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. And double honors to the elders who were in the spirit. To you few brothers in the spirit, man. And salutations to the true house of David. And I just want to say a couple words concerning these last few moments that we're in, because you got to understand what the will of the Lord is. You know, the Lord, he's in the spirit of judgment. He's in the spirit of judgment. We're in the spirit of judgment as well. So the Lord, he said judgment is going to start in the house of Israel. And one of the way that the Lord is showing us that he's judging guys is because guys are not in the spirit. The majority of these camps, they're not in the spirit. From GMS to IUIC to all these camps, they're not in the spirit. They're coming out with their own spirit, man. And what you righteous brothers got to understand is when the fear of the Lord is going to get you through these times, not the fear of men, not the fear of the flesh, because the flesh and Esau is only geared towards the wicked. So with the judgments going out with Haiti and all these different things, that's only for the wicked, man. That's only for these fucking guys not in the spirit. And they let you know they're not in the spirit by all the things by the way that guys come and by the way that they're constantly talking about the flesh, vocab, sonetter. They let you know they're not in the spirit, man. The spirit of the Lord is what you're supposed to be building yourself on. Now, the seed, Yahweh Shai, which is going to be in you, is going to guide you through these times. You know, we don't know what's going to happen, but we know that we are going to have the Lord to guide us in this time. And that's what you brothers got to worry about, but building yourself on that foundation. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, it's all about building upon Yahweh Shai, and what you got to notice with these camps in these times, they're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, that austere, strong spirit. Hey, you had your boy SE Newscaster. He say where GMS is austere. Bro, you shouldn't have to say that shit. Guys should know that, so they know that they're not even in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And the thing about this thing is, bro, you can't fake this thing. If you're not in the spirit, you're not in the spirit. Now, what makes you not in the spirit is because guys took the high seat. So you can't be in the spirit being great. The Lord said that he prayed that guys get kicked out the synagogue, not to be great in the synagogue. So you're not in the spirit. Therefore, you cannot be austere because you're not in the spirit of the Lord. You see how crazy that is? Guys want you to think they're in the spirit of the Lord, but you're in a high seat. You're in a high fucking seat. You think you're in the spirit of the Lord. Bro, we are in the position us brothers are in. We're in a great position because we're not out there. These guys that self-proclaim themselves to be great, what's happening is guys are not, it's being found out that all these camps are going off in a lot of shit. And if you watch our videos, we've already broken down like so many things. What the brothers say? Great stones of darkness. Hey, right, great stones of darkness. We've broken down all the shit that elders are going off on. They're going off. And why the Lord kicked men out the synagogue? Because he gets you away from the evil. Now, if you're evil, right, he's going to keep you there with everybody that's great. Now, the Lord didn't pray for guys to be great. He said he prayed to keep you away from the evil. And to be evil is to be famous. That's why the Lord swallowed Korah in number 16, because they were famous. So how the hell you say you're going to be great when the Lord told you to take the Lord's seat in the room? And so you're great and you're in the Lord's spirit. When the Lord didn't agree with you that, and then you say that you're not in the covenant with the Lord. You say we're not in the covenant with the Lord. So it's a lot of things guys are going off of, and I'm still waiting on somebody to let us know where they got that Judas Iscariot shit from for the Lord to use spiritual power. Go ahead, brother. Right. Yeah, hey, we back again. Me and the brother. I know we been out for a minute, me and the brother, but we've been working, man. And brothers is on a level. Brothers is growing in this thing in the spirit. Brothers is growing in the spirit over here. We're not growing in the flesh over here. We're in the spirit. We're not in that weak ass spirit. We ain't got to tell guys we're off there. They know how we come. We don't have to tell guys.
Come, brother. Yeah, just by the way that we come, guys already know. And one thing that guys know is they can't compete when it comes to Yahweh Shai because they're in the flesh. And when guys say that they're not in the covenant with the Lord, that just means, come, brother. Come, brother. Yeah, just by the way that we come, guys already know. And one thing that guys know is they can't compete when it comes to Yahweh Shai because they're in the flesh. And when guys say that they're not in the covenant with the Lord, that just means, come, brother. That just means that they're still under the law. And the Lord said, what? If you're under the law, you're going to perish by the law. So a lot of guys are perishing in these last days, man. And going back to the appearing of Yahweh Shai, a lot of these guys, they're going to be ashamed. Men are going to be ashamed because the Lord, he gave specific instructions to the prophets. He said, go out to the cities and get a few. But what has happened with these camps is they're in a whole different spirit. So they're not getting the elect. The elect are against these major camps because they're wicked. But they're getting the world. That's why you have guys say, well, I don't know what the spirit is. You know, guys are all tied up with the prophecies and they're not worried about building their character up. Over here, we're brothers that we're gathering. What you're going to notice is brothers are going to be strong. They're going to be in the spirit. They're going to have integrity. Let me grab it. This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 28. It says, and now little children abide in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before him at his coming. So we have that confidence, man. We have that confidence. And one of the ways that the Lord showed us that he was going to be with us is he gave us that spirit to speak this word. Not to teach in man's knowledge, but to teach brothers to build up themselves in the inward parts. Guys out there, they think that it's just because they have a lot of like info and they can break down a lot of precept, and guys come smooth. You notice about these guys in these camps, they come smooth. They don't come with that real austere spirit. And that's what you're going to get from these camps, man. That's why this truth is like a loner's walk. The path of Yahweh is a straight walk, and you have to find that path, man. Now, the Lord, he broke down the spirit of the prophets. They were hated. They were kicked out of the synagogue. They were rejected of men. So who's actually fulfilling these scriptures, man? These camps ain't fulfilling those scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, because they sitting in the high seat. Anything with great on it in this world, man, the Lord is not there, bro. It's just a facade. And what's happening is, and then on top of that, they're going off in a whole bunch of shit. They say Judas Iscariot tried to get the Lord to use spiritual power. That's not in the scriptures, bro. That's not in the scriptures. And then on top of that, they put prophecies over faith. You know, their leaders will say, hey, go into prophecies. And then on top of that, they keeping you in the flesh by going into Esau, fear-mongering. That's what they're doing. They're not teaching you Yahweh Shai like that. They're teaching you to be scared of what's called their coming. Who the fuck is coming? A boogeyman, man? Who the hell? Casper? Is Casper coming? See, what we're dealing with in this time is high-level trickery. And men say the elect is sealed. Well, if the elect was sealed, we'll be out of here. We won't even be on the airwaves no more. So that clearly means that some men out there still need to be sealed. And the elect are not in these famous camps. If you're of the elect and you have a high vision to see spiritual things, you're going to see spiritually that a lot of these camps are spiritually dead. So why the fuck would you line yourself up with these dead-ass camps? They just have the fame. And then they have these prophecies and breakdowns, right? But they don't even have faith, and they're not even brothers, man. You're dealing with demons. Guys just want clout and fame. And this guy, Mr. Selfie Stick, he said, GMS is austere. Bro, why the fuck you gotta tell guys? They should know you austere. Well, that means that a lot of guys see you guys ain't in the spirit. That's what that means. Go ahead, bro.
Come on, brother. And this is Matthew 10 and 26. It says, and fear not them therefore. Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, for they're not able to kill the soul. So the Lord, he told you not to fear the flesh. And the reason why these guys are teaching about the flesh is they're in the flesh. You got to understand, this is the last roll call for this whole thing, for this whole truth. The last few seconds, a lot of guys, they know they're going to die. They know the Lord's going to destroy them. So just like Esau, right? The devil, he's going to deceive the whole world. The world of this truth, a lot of guys are set up to deceive the majority of our people. That's why the Lord said, 66% of our people will be cut off and die. What you have to do as you believe in this truth is you have to understand and read the Lord for yourself. You're not going to get the true spirit of the Lord in these camps because guys are just worried about their fame and their clout, how they look. They're not going to tell you about the Lord, because if they did, then brothers would really see these guys are not of the Lord. They're those scribes and Pharisees coming back. And that's why they teach you about the flesh, man. Are we worried?
No, they're worried though. They're worried because they're everything the Lord told his disciples to do, they're not even doing it, and they claim themselves teaching the word, and they're taking away from the scriptures, bro. They're constantly calling these Edomites and the Lord never told you to do that in the scriptures. He never told you to do that. He never Hey, look, right. He never told you to say E in the scriptures. There's no scripture in there where the prophets had to trim their way down to say E. That's not in the scriptures. And there's no scripture in there where it says that prophecy is over faith. There's no scripture in there, you see. And guys can't see that these men, guys are going off. They're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It's all type of false doctrines. Then they say you're not in the covenant with Yahweh Shai. It's all types of things these camps are going off of. Guys just talk about all these other camps, right? But then they won't mention their own camp, like what the fuck they're going off in. GMS is going off in a lot of shit too. And guys say, we're mad, bro. We're glad the Lord kicked us out the synagogue. I don't have no grudges against anybody. I'm happy for everybody that came in my life that was phony and that betrayed me and shit. I'm happy for every one of them. I'm happy, man, because with you guys, hey, because if it wasn't for you guys, I'd probably be dead like you guys in the camp with no spirit. You go to camp every week, guys ain't even in the spirit and shit.
They don't even do videos during the week.
Yeah, they're dead. They don't even do videos during the week. Your apostle said do 3 videos. Us brothers, we love to do this, so we do videos all the time. Nobody have to tell us shit because it's in us.
That's right.
You guys are weak, man. You're not even in the spirit, so you guys are gonna die, man.
So this is that time.
Go ahead, bro.
Come, brother, come. So hey, we're with the judgments. What's happening is the Lord, he's having us see that what's going to happen to a lot of men. Mm-hmm. That's what we're letting you brothers know. You got to understand the Lord, he's going to destroy a lot of men, but before he does it, he gives that warning. So you as a person can get the hell out of that city like Lot. What did the angels say to Lot? Mm-hmm. Get the hell out of here, I'm going to destroy the city because the cries of it are gone out. Well, these camps are representing these cities because they're corrupted, man. Right. Esau's up in there.
Well, you made that point this week. Which was beautiful. You went into how the Lord couldn't walk openly among the cities, right. And that's real heavy because when you think about it, the true men of the Lord, they're not going to be able to be out there amongst camps and men and these bodies of guys that ain't even right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense. So you see these guys. You see how they be in the camera? They got their fist to the camera. You can see like all their fucking bracelets and shit. They're trying to like put their face in there.
They
like,
don't even look right.
Yeah, guys don't even look right, and guys don't even like realize that, bro. Like they are not in the spirit of the Lord. These camps, GMS, all these camps are gonna get you destroyed. Every one of these camps. That's why I did that sit down this morning, going into all these major camps are of Satan, and they're in the flesh, because that's true. They're not in the Lord. If you follow this guy in SC, that clearly shows you that he's not of the Lord. This guy, Mr. Selfie Stick, you guys, hey, these camps are sorry right now. The elect, they're not out there in these camps like that. And from what I've been looking at, it's like it might not even be the elect in none of these camps at all. The elect might just be sitting back watching. And let me say this too, because I made this point too. I think you said it last night, but I said it too. And what I was thinking about that before you said it too is that a lot of the elect, they're not going to be going out to the highways only if they believe in the true men of the Lord. That's how guys are going to be delivered too. Right. So you see all these guys, they're not even in the spirit going to the highways. But you're going to have certain guys that find the true men of the Lord, and they're just going to believe on them, and they're going to be saved. Now, if you believe on these false prophets, you're going to be destroyed because it's a lot of them out there. That's what the Lord said in Matthew 24. He said,
beware, don't be deceived.
It's going to be many false prophets. Right. It's going to be many false teachers, many false anointings. And so when you really worry about that, the thing is, what the Lord is actually saying, how it's going to be many this and many of that. What's coming down the pipe is you actually have to find where the spirit is. Now, with these camps, the spirit ain't there because these camps are disobeying what the Lord told you to do. Go ahead, brother. If you got some scriptures.
Yeah, I got one for you. Okay. This is Amos 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And we're in that famine right now. This is that great drought. The Lord said there was no open vision. So you got to understand that the vision of Yahweh Shai and the brothers actually in the spirit are going to be few. While guys that have the carnal appearance and they have the carnal likeness of man, they're gonna be out there. That's why the Lord said they jump on Moses' seats. They really don't belong in those seats, but what they do every time they come around, these scribe and Pharisee, they jump on those seats, and they want the power, but they want those seats, but they deny the power thereof. So you brothers got to see that in these days, man. Hey, if you're in the spirit and you're righteous, you have everything you need. You don't have to worry about anything, man. The Lord, He's with you. You see what I'm saying? But these guys that are scared and they're afraid, they're pushing that unbelieving spirit. That's why you got to watch out for these guys constantly going to Esau. The Lord never told you to fear Esau, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and so like through the Gospels, through the Spirit, through the Gospels, when you examine the Gospels, the Lord never went to Esau like how you guys are going into him like that. He doesn't fucking matter. And even when the Lord came on the scene, the Romans was in power. The Romans was in power, but the Lord wasn't constantly going in what the Romans are doing. The Lord was teaching you how to be in the spirit. In these camps, they can't teach you how to be in the spirit because they're not in the spirit. How can you teach somebody something that you don't have? And they have the prophecies and the breakdown. They have that because that's what they specialize in. But guys didn't even specialize in Yahawashi. Go ahead,
Come on, brother. I got one more. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 17. It says, Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule. That was ordained in that law that the righteous shall inherit these things, but that the ungodly shall perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things. So you're going to suffer certain things in this truth. But the Lord, He got you to understand that the sufferings are going to build you up. You see? It says, Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for the wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. So this is where the line is drawn. We're putting our faces against the wicked, and we're not letting them pass. We have the key of David. So if we unlock, nobody can close, and we close, nobody can unlock, man. So we're telling guys, because we see this thing in the spirit, that most of these guys in these camps are not right, man. The elders in these camps are not right. You see? And what you want to do is, in order to maneuver, you have to search out Yahawashi for yourself. Read the scriptures, man. You see? Go ahead, brother. That's pretty much it for me.
Kind. And we just had a few things to say before we go to war. We fight the real battle in the spirit. You guys are the devil have already taken you guys over, so you're not really fighting a spiritual war. You just got all the clout and the fame. And none of you guys are teaching in the spirit in these camps, bro. Because I be looking at you guys. I go through the little community videos you dudes have out there. You guys are not in the spirit, bro. You guys are being led by guys that are fucking hirelings and demons and devils. Guys are devils. They're not even in the spirit of Yahawashi, bro. They refuse Yahawashi. They reject Yahawashi. And that's what the Lord meant in that scripture where it say, through their mouth they honor me, but their heart is far from the Lord. That's what guys are. To say that Judas Iscariot wanted the Lord to use spiritual power, that is a motherfucking cunningly devised fucking fable. To actually sit up and fix your mouth and say the elect is saved when we're still prophesying. Bro, that's clearly going off. To sit up and say to tell you that prophecies is the only things you should be going in, that's clearly going off too, because guys got all these prophecies, but guys are not even in the right spirit teaching these prophecies, man. And it's a lot of things going off of. And then for guys to say that we're not in the new covenant right now with Yahawashi, that's going off too. So all these camps, you guys are going off in a bunch of shit. And we're gonna get ready to go to battle, man. We're gonna get ready to go to war. But we just had to have a spiritual talk, being real with this thing, being real with it. We're just telling you guys for real. That's what's going on. And the only thing is, you're going to be able to see, you're not going to be able to see unless you come out of it totally. If you can't come out of it, then you're not going to be able to see where your camp is going off in. And then on top of that, the Lord told your ass not to be fucking great. He told you that. He said not to take the highest seat. Philippians chapter 2, the Lord said, don't make a motherfucking
Name for yourself.
Don't make a name for yourself. No reputation. When you go into that word reputation, it means to be fucking empty. Right. It means to be fucking empty. It don't fucking mean to be great or be the most exalted. It don't fucking mean that. So when you deal with this truth, you gotta understand that what the Lord told you to do, he told you those things so you could keep the spirit. These camps are going against all those things the Lord told you to keep the spirit. So that's why you got this clown saying, hey, GMS is austere. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're the world. You niggas out there. I'm done. Go ahead. Close it out, brother.
All right, come, brother. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy, though, Ak.
That's right.
You doing everything the Lord told you not to do, nigga.
And turn around and say, I wore austere.
Wow.
You're not austere, man. You're not in the spirit of the Lord.
You guys are bug outs. Let me say that, Ak.
Go ahead, bro.
Man, you guys are bug outs. You're high-level wizards and bug outs, bro. All you guys. Hey, the Lord had to get the real out of there because the fake was taking over like Mrs. Smith. Everybody was getting their motherfucking hands, they chest penetrated like through Mrs. Smith and shit. Hey, so the Lord had to get men out of there. Go ahead, brother.
God, but grab this last one for these guys out here, man. Jeremiah 25 and verse 33. So, we're coming in a time where everything's pretty much been said, and we're not gonna have to speak that much stuff, man. The judgments of the Lord that the prophet's been speaking is gonna be manifesting to like physical judgment. Guys are really gonna die in these coming days, man. Guys don't really get it. They think this thing is a joke. Jeremiah 25 and 33, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. That means Yahweh is an austere man, not in the spirit of fucking fame, not in the spirit of fucking getting clout, man. This guy, SC Narrator, he's in the spirit of fame. That's what you gotta understand. But he's using Yahweh for his fame. You see, he's not coming in the spirit of the Lord, though, because if he come in that spirit of Yahweh, you're not going to get those things of the flesh. That's why the Lord said parables where he said they couldn't follow him any longer. Along the way, like we talk about the path of the Lord, guys have dropped off. It's like they dropped off the fucking school bus. They're on that little bus. And they're not following the Lord no more. You see?
Shit.
It said, they should not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They should be dung upon the ground. So that's you guys' that's their reward. Guys are gotten a corruptible crown. Now down their end is gonna be pretty much shit, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Con. And with that, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, it's getting out of here, man. We don't like to we like to try to keep as much noise out the sit downs as possible. So but we gonna go to camp right now, and you brothers, man, if you got any type of sense, man, you got to get the hell out of these camps. Every one of them, man. Every one of them. But with that, man, death to the wicked, and with that, hey, shalom.